India's diplomatic teams armed with dossiers look to expose Pakistan's 40-year terror trail. The government on Tuesday briefed members of the delegations traveling abroad with India's anti-terror message that all terror links, both direct and indirect, can be traced back to Pakistan and that India has suffered the consequences of cross-border terrorism for over 40 years, sources told News 18. Officials cited examples from 2008, when India shared key evidence such as DNA profiles and call detail records in terror investigations but received little cooperation in return. As part of the wide-ranging diplomatic initiative, 59 Indian political leaders, including sitting MPs, former ministers, and leaders from across party lines, will travel to 32 countries and to the European Union headquarters in Brussels. Also read 59 politicians to visit 32 countries with India's anti-terror message. A list of who's going where. The effort, led by the government, aims to convey India's position on cross-border terrorism and build international consensus in its aftermath. It follows the terror attack in Pahalgam and the subsequent Indian strikes on terror bases operating with the support of the Pakistani army under Operation Sindoor. The government reiterated while briefing the delegations that it has now adopted what can be described as the new normal in dealing with Pakistan, underlining that the Indian army and security establishment are operating with a clear strategic design. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, top army officials and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, in the aftermath of the India-Pakistan conflict earlier this month, underscored that counter-terror operations like Operation Sindoor, under which India eliminated 9 terror camps deep inside Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir Pak in the early hours of May 7, represent the new normal. Addressing airmen at the Adampur Air Base, PM Modi said India is keeping a close watch on locations across the border where terrorists may regroup, and will not hesitate to act if it senses a threat to its security and sovereignty. Delegations visiting several countries and are expected to meet parliamentarians, ministers, think tank, and members of the Indian diaspora. Each delegation will carry country-specific dossiers detailing Pakistan's involvement in terrorism and the steps India has taken to protect its citizens. Swipe left for next video. Officials told delegates that India has consistently countered Pakistan's false propaganda, including on issues like water sharing and so-called water wars. India has put the Indus Waters Treaty Agreement signed in 1960 in abeyance after Pakistan-trained terrorists gunned down 26 innocent civilians in southern Kashmir's Pahalgam. Latest blogs.